Hi Pisces, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your June general reading. So I've already took out your oracle cards and just to save some time, and now we're going to take out your main reading cards. So let me just connect to your energy, Pisces. Sun, Moon and Rising. Sun, Moon and Rising sign for the highest good of all, Spirit, for the highest good of all. Right, there we are. So we have Judgment card, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands, the Six of Cups, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Three of Cups, yeah, we have the Hanged Man. And underneath the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. So, the Page of Pentacles, it talks about beginning to grow something. Now, it's focusing all your attention, starting to look at the bigger picture materially. So, in terms of the home, in terms of work, in terms of your security, those types of foundations there. It could be that somebody is going off to study. We've got this pentacle here which can talk about study, education. It can also talk about going out and learning a trade, something practical. It's also about an earth child or somebody who has the energy of being practical, organized, homely, very efficient, works hard. It's that kind of energy. So underneath, it's like you're growing your energy, you're growing your stability towards the King of Pentacles. So this is like moving on. So in terms of energy, this is a good sign. In terms of finances as well, it could also be messages coming in about finances, sudden gifts, somebody giving you an inheritance, or somebody seeing the value in what you're doing, but it can come out of nowhere. Or it could be something that you've known about for a while, but now it's just kind of starting to reap the rewards. You're starting to harvest it now, whatever it is. But this energy, it's stability, growth, it's abundance. So we also have, underneath the deck, we have the Tribe. This is number 8, and it talks about power. It also talks about, with the 8, it's the Lemskate, and it's the two things coming together to create something, to create harmony, to create a balance in the center. It's also about, it's like finding the people that are parts of you that once they're in this cycle, it's like you become a whole together, or you become balanced together. It's about finding the people that resonate with your vibration this month, finding your tribe, finding your clan, finding your group, finding out where you stand, and also about allowing others to kind of see the value in you, and you're also appreciating the value in other people. Yeah, this could be friendships that are growing steady, slowly, but stably, and they're becoming something very strong, or they're on their way to becoming very strong. You also have Parvati and positive changes. So it's talking about positive changes in terms of your tribe, positive changes in terms of your home environment, positive changes in terms of there being awakening of some kind. Yeah, it's like something, it's like you heard a call and you went for it, because this is coming in from the past now. So this is saying that you heard the call, you heard that trumpet, you heard the sound, something came up from the ashes. It's like where you didn't feel like something was working, or there could have been conflict. This is like, it's like that breath of fresh air. It's like that power after the storm, that new surge of power, hearing that calling, and then kind of realizing that it's like, this is where you're supposed to be, this is what you're supposed to be doing. And it's like a lot of you have had that judgment call this month, and you're being called to do that. I feel like it was at a point when things were quite heavy for you, or that there could have been a lot of feeling like you were struggling, feeling like you was doing things on your own, feeling like it was an uphill battle at points, feeling like you're taking everything on as well. We have this reawakening and this rejudgment, and it's like all of your energy is put into this reawakening now. All of your energy is being put into this calling, yeah, whatever that calling is. And it's allowing you to move up levels. It's allowing you to move up in, it's like you know you're doing it for a purpose, you know you're doing it for a reason. This is also about things happening quickly. It's about fast communication, messages coming in quickly, yeah. But it's also about moving up, deciding where you're focusing that energy and just aiming it there. It's also the falling in love card for a lot of you. So for a lot of you, it's like you felt like you could have been under pressure, and then there was a reawakening in terms of your relationships, or in terms of something coming in that kind of allowed you to move up a level in your life, yeah. Now, this thing that you moved up a level in, now, we also have the Ten of Swords. Now, the 10 talks about endings. It talks about mentally feeling a little bit drained. You could have felt like you were backstabbed, you were betrayed in some way, yeah? Or somebody else could have felt that way about you, or you could have felt like it was the end of a situation, yeah? Or the end of this mental kind of, it put an end, this calling, this judgment calling, it's like it put an end to all your self-doubts, all of these thoughts that were kind of going in judgment against what you was doing, who you was. It's like there's an ending to that cycle mentally. It's like you've had enough, yeah. For some of you, it's like you've had enough. There's this thing that it's like there's a reunion. It's like just when you thought you was dead, yeah, or just when you thought that things couldn't work, it's like there's this reunion, there's this resurgence of a relationship. There's this victory as well, small victory. It's like memories are starting to be made now. This thing could have come back from the past as well for you, a lot of you, yeah. And now it's taking you to a place of nostalgia. I feel like for a lot of you, you're falling in love with something again, or something from the past, or you're falling in love with this reunion, yeah. It's also talking about now you're feeling more in a place where you can kind of work your magic, Pisces, like where you've got that. It's talking about working up your magical energy. It's saying that this Six of Cups, it's like this thing from the past, or this thing that holds such good memories for you, this reunion, this renewal, this gathering, celebration. It could be an engagement for a lot of you. It's like it's ended this mental cycle, it's ended this, and now we're moving forward emotionally. Because your next cards are the Eight of Pentacles, which shows somebody putting in a lot of hard work, somebody putting in a lot of energy, even to a relationship, to a work position, to a job. They're putting a lot of energy into it, but I feel like it's to a relationship here, because we have the Two of Cups, which talks about soulmates. It talks about strengthening your relationships. It talks about the other person reflecting back, they can see the work that you're putting in. It's like you can see the work that they're putting in. There's this kind of reciprocal element to it. Yeah, it's like you're no longer hung up within a stage within the relationship. Yeah, it's like you're just, it's like before the 8, before the falling in love, there's the 7 where people are kind of stubbornly holding their ground to something. They're stubbornly holding, well, they're not stubbornly. It's like they're both trying to stay in the right about something. They're both trying to remain on higher ground. But then we have this moving up, and it's like a change of perspective for a lot of you. There is this new way of looking at the relationship. This also talks about somebody who's happy to make sacrifices for the other person. It's like there's a sense of loving each other as much as they kind of love their self. There's putting that energy into it. You also have nurture yourself, Mother Mary. Now it talks about needing to put this energy you've been given for a long time, it's saying, and it's saying you need to treat yourself a little bit. You need to put your feet up, you need to take that nap, you need to play with the kids, or it also talks about something in your life purpose being to do with children as well. There's something that is part of your life purpose that is to do with children. It also talks about, yeah, just taking that time to nurture yourself, taking that time to rest, because you have been working hard lately. Yeah. Now you also got artistic expression, which talks about allowing yourself to connect back to the creative side of you. Now we're talking about children here as well, because it's talking about your inner child, allowing yourself to play a little bit, allowing yourself to get back to something that there's creative, something creative that you need to be doing that you've kind of put on a back burner. And it's like all of this energy that you could be putting into work, or putting into the home, or putting into your foundation, and it's leading to this sense of fatigue and this need to kind of draw back into yourself creatively, and that will kind of give you more physical energy. Yeah. So, you know, you also got number 9, Treasure Island. Now, this is talking about the end of, or the completion of something. This is talking about a cycle that you're going through now, which is going to be very abundant, very, it's like you've hit the jackpot. It's like you've planted your seeds in the past, and now you're getting all of this abundance back. It's like you're working strongly with the law of attraction at the moment, and it's like whatever you're thinking about is getting drawn to you. And it's also about the seeds that you've sown in your past, like moon cycles, what you've asked for, what you've needed, what you've released. It's like now the payoff is coming to you. You're starting to see this abundance. You're starting to see this abundance in your relationships. You're seeing the little gems in each other. You're finishing each other's sentences. You're starting to feel that the connection is a lot stronger, and it's almost like you've hit that jackpot. You've found that treasure, and it's like your hard work is paying off right now, Pisces. And you should be looking around at your life at what reflects that for you, and how you can be thankful for that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So Pisces, I really do hope this has helped. If you'd like a personal reading from me, all the information is in the box below. If you'd like to give some energy back to me, you can press like, or you can subscribe. I appreciate either. Thank you, take care, stay blessed.